So today I took a trip 45 minutes west of where I live. I'm in the town of Marseilles, Illinois, along the Illinois River, where there is a Middle Eastern conflict wall to honor men and women who served over in the Middle East and have sacrificed so much for our freedom. There's some etching paper here. If you have a friend, a comrade, or a loved one, you could take the paper and etch their name and have a souvenir from the wall. There's so much detail at this memorial. Before I get into the names, I'm gonna pan in on the directory of names. I'm gonna take a picture of that and see if you have any fallen loved ones or comrades who are memorialized here along the Illinois River. There are multiple walls full of names. We'll get to those in a moment. Get my thumb out of the way. God bless America. Obviously an overcast day, but the weather is about 65 degrees. The time is 2:22, ironically, on the Thursday prior to Memorial Day. This will probably be crowded over the weekend, so that's why I came today. You can see all of the logos along the wall. And I'll step back so we can read this together. Rest in peace, Tony, the co-founder of the Illinois Motorcycle Freedom Run, who erected this memorial. A tribute to the heroic servicemen and servicewomen who sacrificed their lives in the Middle East conflicts while keeping America free. In recognition to all who served and lost their lives for the freedom of our country, whose names are not listed on this wall, we owe you a debt of gratitude you will never be forgotten. Thank you. Illinois Motorcycle Freedom Run, erected by the Illinois motorcycle community. This place is well manicured, pristine, again along the Illinois River, as I am going to go from right to left along these walls. Before I go this way, there is another station for etching paper. If you'll take a walk with me, we'll go along these walls and look at some of the name of the men and women that we owe a debt of gratitude to. Again, I am in Marseilles, Illinois. A beautiful Thursday afternoon. I'm going to start with wall 5D. Name on the wall first is Jason McCluskey, next to Brandon Pearson, who's next to Jordan Emmerich, Michael Perazino, Blake Whipple, Randy Braggs. As it continues on, this wall goes down to Trenton Rhea. If anyone in the YouTube community has a name on this wall, wants me to come back in the future and honor their friends or relatives and say their name, I will do that for you. Leave a comment below. Here is wall 5C. And Patrick S. Fitzgibbon, Richard K. Jones, Jonathan Walls, Alexander Miller, Gregory Posey, Jonathan Stroud, Jarek Smith, Douglas Vose III, Donald Vincent, all the way down to Jeremy Summers and Lex L. Lewis. This is wall 5C. So we'll get to these many walls continue on. Absolutely peaceful day. This 5B starts off with Brett Woodavine, Clinton Alquist, down to Rob Martins. Wall 5A from Richard Harima, Michael Ford, Bobby Mendez, all the way down to Jason Hernandez and Thomas Hilbert. Thank you for your service and providing freedom to all Americans. Wall number 5, Patrick Murphy, Donald Walters, William Zimmerman. Ending with Daniel Gustafaro and Joseph Fight. Thank you. Wall number 4, from Terry Abbott and Philip Albert, down to Dustin Jackson, to Zine L.L. Sampton. Thank you for your service. Thank you to the Gold Star families for your sacrifice. Wall number 3, William Burley, Michael Maltz, Matthew Broll, David J. Connor, Paul Burt, Curtis Mancini. This one ends with Pedro Valle. Before that, Randy Clark. To my knowledge, no relation to me. About halfway through. This is wall number 2 from Harold Grum, Nathaniel Hart Jr., Leland Hahn, Michael Carr Jr., David Gibbs, Darren A. Smith, Jonathan Lowry, and all these great men and women in between. Wall number 1, Michael DeBloy, Thomas Christensen, William Ayler, to Samuel Castle, to Wesley Davids. Thank you for your service. And one picks up here, zooming on the Marine flag, the Marine Corps flag. And now the United States Army flag. So I head over to Wall 1A from James Stewart, Brian Vaughan, Arnold Duplanter II, Holly A. Charette, Regina Clark, down to Christopher Hoskins and Nicholas Idelsky. Men and women of the United States Armed Forces, I salute you. Thank you for your service. Heading to Wall 1B from Seth Hildreth, Moises Jasmine, Joshua Jones, to John Millay, and Todd Motley, and everyone in between. Thank you for your service, men and women of the United States Armed Forces. I owe a debt of gratitude. Head to Wall 1C, Lorando Brown, William D. O'Brien, Michael D. Elledge, Christopher Simpson, Gregory D. Unruh, Tyler J. Smith. Down to Justin Duffy and Brian M. Williams. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Jonathan Penny, Joseph Tynert, Steve M. Theobald, Brandon C. Burry, Derek Hernandez, Donald M. Marler. Down to Tyler J. Smith and David P. Nowazik. All the men and women in between on column 1D. Thank you for your service. Heading to column 1E. Sean M. Farrell II, Christian J. Chandler, Gary M.G. Danluck all the way, which will end over here. Ryan C. Noss. Thank you for your service, men and women. And this is the final wall from Hilda Clayton, Justin Rogers, Javier Sanchez Jr., Corey E. Garver, down to Diego D. Pongo, Brandon J. Kreischer. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Again, I'm in Marseilles, Illinois. A little bit of rapids on the Illinois River. It is overcast, but actually a beautiful day, beautiful afternoon. And again, if anyone believes they have a name from a relative or a comrade, let me know and I can etch it and even send you the etching of your beloved fallen American hero. I walk along back. Thank you for watching. This is the Glove and Beyond TV.